Bitcoin plunges as lawmakers threaten regulations. Bitcoin plunged nearly 13% on Wednesday after Capitol Hill lawmakers weighed a move to regulate the nascent crypto asset space. Members of the House Financial Services Committee met with crypto experts to discuss possible risks posed to investors. Cryptocurrencies are a crock. What social benefit do they provide? You re-gambling on its value for no social benefit, Representative Brad Sherman, DeKalb, said at a hearing. They re-popular with guys who sit in their pajamas and tell their wives they re-going to be millionaires. Bitcoin's price, which was already weighed down by Google's decision to ban ads for cryptocurrency-related products as well as bearish analyst reports, was off nearly 13% to $7,979.58 at 5:56 p.m., according to CoinDesk data. The cryptocurrency traded as high as $20,000 in December, but has hovered around $10,000 in recent weeks. There were some on the committee who have a more favorable outlook on crypto assets. How do we protect consumers without strangling technology that has great potential? Representative Bill Huizenga, Armich, chair of the Capital Markets, Securities, and Investment Subcommittee, told the Post following the hearing. Huizenga was pointing to blockchain, the technology underlying Bitcoin, as being transformative. At the end of the 2-hour hearing, there were few answers on how to treat crypto assets and related products. There still isn't clarity, Huizenga said. It wasn't expected we'd have that riddle solved, but it is important to have the conversation. Google to ban Bitcoin cryptocurrency adverts. Google, reputed to be the world's largest digital advertising platform, on Tuesday announced plans to review its advertising policy as it affects certain financial services, including Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, from June this year. The new restriction plan, according to a report by New York Times, would be applicable on all Google's platforms, like YouTube, and other third-party websites affiliated to Google Advertising Business Network. The report said Google explained that the ban will also apply to contents related to cryptocurrencies, including, but not limited to, initial coin offerings, cryptocurrency exchanges, cryptocurrency wallets, and cryptocurrency trading advice. When fully operational, Google would be the second group, after Facebook, to take a drastic decision limiting the adverts on cryptocurrencies on the Internet. In January, Facebook said it would ban all Bitcoin adverts and others seeking to promote other cryptocurrencies in a bid to stop misleading and deceptive promotions. A report by New York Times, attributed to Associated Press, said although its chief executive, Mark Zuckerberg, expressed interest in digital currencies, Facebook holds a different view, that adverts for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies must be curtailed, as they were frequently associated with misleading or deceptive promotional practices. The report said Facebook's decision to outlaw digital money adverts followed questions about whether enough was done to protect users of its site from predatory actors. Facebook had said it made efforts to check misinformation and false news following alleged attempts in 2017 by Russian agents to spread divisive and polarizing messages through its platform. The report said the frenzy around Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies has raised concerns about scammers using online advertisements to recruit potential marks enticed by the surge in prices for most virtual currencies. In Nigeria, media patrons, particularly unsuspecting listeners of radio programs, have been inundated with regular adverts by promoters of the cryptocurrency and other forms of digital monies. Most of the messages through paid adverts often invite members of the public to participate in enlightenment schemes by cryptocurrency experts on how to invest profitably in the schemes. Civil servants and retirees have been the main targets of the promoters of these schemes, which has been enjoying huge patronage in most big cities across the country, including Abuja, Lagos, and Port Harcourt. The regulatory authorities in the financial sector, namely the Central Bank of Nigeria, Securities and Exchange Commission, Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation and others have on various occasions cautioned Nigerians to be wary of investments in cryptocurrencies in view of their inherent dangers and risks. Apart from cryptocurrency and other forms of virtual monies, like Bitcoin, Ripples, Monero, Litecoin, Dogecoin, OneCoin, and exchanges such as Nairex, not being legal tender in Nigeria, the CBN said its regulatory mandate did not cover them. Besides, the CBN has gone further to bar commercial banks from accepting cryptocurrency as a form of payment in transactions in Nigeria. The CBN said the emergence of virtual currencies has attracted investments in payments infrastructure that provides new methods of transmitting value over the internet. Transactions in VCs are largely untraceable and anonymous, making them susceptible to abuse by criminals, especially in money laundering and financing of terrorism. The Bitcoin fad is fading for now. Suddenly, Bitcoin seems a bit boring. It might be hard to believe, but after the 1,400% rally of 2017, with wild swings along the way, the great crypto craze has cooled, at least for now. For the past month, Bitcoin's price has stalled between $8,500 and $11,300, a minuscule range by its standards. And internet searches for Bitcoin have plunged, suggesting public interest has, too. The general public is now realizing that this is not a risk-free, get-rich-quick investment opportunity, and general interest has since diminished, said Lucas Newsy, a senior analyst at Digital Asset Research. Google search interest in word Bitcoin over time. A value of 100 is the peak popularity for the term. The 2018 low shows just how quickly investment fads can come and go. Gone for now are the days when Bitcoin dominated talk at holiday tables. Stories lately look a lot like the ones in the back sections of financial papers, dry accounts of regulatory scrutiny, market structure, and legal wrangling. Online searches for Bitcoin fell 82% from December highs, according to Google Trends. Tweets that mention the coin peaked December 7th at 155,600 and are now down to about 63,000, BitInfoCart says. And the number of Bitcoin transactions is off 60% from its record on December 13th, according to Blockchain Info. December brought Bitcoin craze propels Coinbase app to #1 in Apple's store. Now there's Bitcoin's wildest days are over as regulators circle. Indeed, Bitcoin has been in the news for all the wrong reasons lately. Its price slumped Wednesday after Google said it would prohibit cryptocurrency ads, following Facebook's move from January. Major banks including JP Morgan and Bank of America banned crypto purchases on their credit cards. The Securities and Exchange Commission has stepped up cryptocurrency oversight and Congress is holding hearings on how to treat the digital coins. Earlier this month, Allianz Global investors argued that the coin's intrinsic value must be zero. The story with Bitcoin is pretty straightforward, said Roger Kay, president of research firm Endpoint Technologies Associates Inc. It went up fast and then came down even faster. Consumers who flocked to it late got burned. They are in the shadows now, licking their wounds. And others contemplating how to get rich quick are acutely aware that what goes up can come down, and maybe Bitcoin isn't the way to go about it. Of course, Bitcoin's obituary has been written countless times in its 9-year existence. In fact, 111 such stories appeared last year, when it was on a tear, according to 99bitcoins.com. Almost 40 have been written so far in 2018, on track to top that level. Still, just Wednesday, people familiar with the matter said hedge fund billionaire Elon Howard made sizable personal investments in cryptocurrencies last year. And even Allianz doesn't think Bitcoin is done for, not as long as the number of speculators and crypto true believers remains high. Coinbase says it still has more than 20 million customers, though it's not clear how many have been active recently. and this isn't Bitcoin's first slump. It has had at least 3 declines of 70% or more since 2010, only to come back with a vengeance and reach higher highs. For now, though, boring might be the new normal, as the decline in public interest could leave Bitcoin in what for it could be considered a tight range. Remember, after a rally boosted its price 84-fold in 2013, it tumbled back down in the next week and held there until lifting off again in 2017. Yes, the slump lasted more than 3 years.
Cryptocurrency News Channel. Your new future. Thank you. Follow us on YouTube.